There has been, so the way that when the law under Satan's control, everybody's had to pay attention so much as to what I call them the Philistines. These are antichrist. They're violent, but these violent people pay attention to what they do and their power are trying to appease them so that you don't trigger their demonic entities and all that stuff. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. We're going to sit here and we're going to stop. We don't need to convince nobody. God works in everybody their own ways. We show up and we be examples of what it is. So we're not here. I'm not here to appease. I don't fuck Satan. Fuck his demons. I'm not here to appease them or to try to change their mind just like I wouldn't anybody else. Like that, we don't need to do that. God works in people the way he needs to. That's not our job to do. Our job is to show up and be examples of what it's like to live in the conscious and the spirit of Christ. Right? And about all the different family, all that other stuff. I have more family and I'm more connected to people I've never even met in person, that I've met through the internet. What Satan tried to use for harm, that God used for good. I have a family, but my family is in the body of Jesus Christ. And that's it. All about that hatred and jealousy. That just goes to show you how the spirit of jealousy and hatred has been ramping through the universe since the beginning. See, in the beginning of the Bible. I trample the spirit of jealousy. I trample the spirit of envy. I trample it under my feet right now. I crush it down with the spirit of love. Because where there's love, there's no jealousy. You don't hate somebody else. You want to see them do good too. And if you're not moving out of a place where love, if you cannot appreciate and love what God has given us and what God has created, then you can't be here. You can't be on what God has created for us to love if you're coming against it and trying to destroy it. You got to go uproot it immediately in Jesus' mighty name. For this is what is written. So instead of people talking about other people or trying to convince other demonic spirits, that's not our job. Let's get in here and speak about the power of God. Let's speak about the beautiful blessings in this covenant that we're walking into, the Garden of Eden. And we get to walk with God himself in spirit. Previous to this, where there was not God, that was hell. Where there is an absence of God, that is hell. Now we get an opportunity to walk in the Garden of Eden with God himself. Speak about the good things, the excellent things, the firm things. In Jesus' mighty name.